Where my clients are eligible for diversion and where I think there is an underlying problem with drugs or alcohol or mental health, I always want to talk to my clients about treatment. And I
Mhm.
feel that regardless of whether I use mental health diversion or not as a tool, if I have an opportunity to be in someone's life and I see that they need help, it is incumbent upon me to try and help the person get the help that they need. So we should at least have a conversation about that and have a discussion. At the end of the day, my client can reject it. And after attempting to persuade him for a period of time, at some point, I have to go with my client's wishes. I'm legally
Sure.
required to. But that doesn't mean that I have to be deaf and blind to the suffering that I see. And so I always try to inspire and motivate and guide people. I analyze each case on its facts. I screen the cases for dispositive legal challenges, for factual issues. You could have a person who is factually innocent of the crime. We may be able to prove that they're factually innocent of the crime, but that doesn't mean that we shouldn't have a person in treatment while we're doing that, because it always helps you when you go to trial or you go through a criminal case and you have a client who is actually sober, who is clean, who is presentable in court, who is able to interact with you in a rational manner and assist you fully as your client. So I feel like going through treatment is helpful whether we pursue mental health diversion or not. There are some cases where diversion is not applicable. It does not apply, as I said, in most sex crimes, which is really unfortunate. It was done by design by the legislature because they didn't want to help, majority of sex offenders. But the problem is that many of these people will not get life sentences. They will get sentences. Some of them will get lengthy sentences, and then they will come back into our communities with zero treatment to boot, with zero
Right.
understanding of what happened, with zero intervention to make sure that something really bad doesn't happen again. And I don't think that's appropriate. And so I try to get people help when people are eligible for mental health diversion and it makes sense for them in their criminal case. Obviously, we file the motion, we work the case up the best that we can with the best experts we can find, we connect people with the right treatment providers. And even where it's not legally feasible, we use the same approach and we work the case up for potential leniency, for sentencing considerations, for better plea bargaining opportunities, and it works.